Yo, what's going on? So today we're going to talk about adding character to your vocal. All right, so a lot of people are getting into recording themselves, and there's a lot of options out there. Don't get me wrong, but if you're the one that's on a budget and you're taking the cheap option, just know it's going to be some pros and some cons to that. Okay, the pros is it's going to get a lot for your money or your budget. You'll get more equipment, you know what I'm saying, for things you need to record. However, if you take the cheap route, there's going to be some cons as well. All right, so the cons is going to be you're going to have that lack of quality, especially in your vocals. And what that quality is going to consist of in your vocal is the lack of depth, the lack of dynamics, the lack of character, the lack of clarity in your vocal, and you're just going to be left with a vocal, you know what I'm saying? Very clean, sterile, sounds good, but it ain't adding nothing to what you're trying to achieve. So this is what this video is all about. So let's get into Studio One, and I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about. All right, so basically what you see right here is a vocal raw recording straight from the equipment itself. However, there has been no treatment to it, and I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna play you this vocal to see what I'm talking about.
I wonder like Stevie, when the world see me, do they believe me? Don't trust a soul, cause they tried to fuck me. Watch those around me, they trying to one up me. Claim they some dogs, but really some puppies. Bitches, you know I'm a beast. I cannot fit on no leash, no chain. I stay on my shit, I sharpen my game.
All right, so one of the things that you want to do is add character, right? And one of the first things we want to do is gain stage. We want to make sure we have a gain stage right. Now you can see with the waveform that it's like, oh, it's a lot of gain. But you got to use your ears at the same time. So what we're going to do is we're going to use the input gain knob that's on the console of Precision Studio One. And we're going to make that adjustment in order to get our gain stage just right. All right, so let's take that back and check it out.
I wonder like Stevie, when the world see me, do they believe me? Don't trust a soul, cause they tried to fuck me.
All right, cool. So that sounds good about right there. We added about 3 dB of gain going into the channel strip on the console, right? So what we're going to do next is engage our plugin. Now, when it comes to plugins and, on the topic that we're talking about, adding character to your vocal, the plugin also matters. If you're using Waves, that's pretty good. If you're using Slate Digital plugins, perfect. I am using something that a lot of people haven't really caught on to, especially in the hip hop community, and that is Plugin Alliance. Now, Slate Digital, I rock with Slate Digital, but Plugin Alliance, they also have some hidden gems in there, man. What you see right now is the Lindell plugins 80 series. You already know what it is when you're looking at it. It's a console emulation of a Neve console. And specifically, I think it's a 1084 EQ right here. And you have a compressor section and also a gate section. Of course, you have your red knob line amp section right here. And also you have a total harmonic distortion feature, which is with this particular plugin. And also you have overall input gain and overall output gain knobs right there at the top. And you have this little number section right here. That is the TMT technology built into these plugins, which basically emulate each channel of the particular console that they emulated. Okay. So we have it set on 11. What we want to do is we're going to try to find some magic with this particular plugin. Okay. All right. So let's go back. And we're going to start from the beginning. We're going to play with the line amp section and see what we can get from that.
I wonder like Stevie, when the world see me, believe me. Don't trust a soul, cause they tried to fuck me. Watch those around me, they trying to one up me. Claim they some dogs, but really some puppies.
All right, so right there, we added a little bit of, a little bit of push on that line amp just to add a little bit of aggression to that particular vocal. You saw how I pushed it to the 9 and 10 o'clock position of this particular feature, and it made it the sound distorted. We don't want that, especially for rap. Now, you can use that on other instruments or whatnot for a creative spark, but in this case, we're going to keep it real mild. The next thing we want to do is move on to the EQ section. Basically, this is a 1084 emulation of a Neve EQ, and we're gonna try to find some good tones in here and see what we can come up with.
Bitches, you know I'm a beast. I cannot fit on no leash, no chain. I stay on my shit. I sharpen my game, refocus my aim. I'm killing this shit. She in my way, I'm drilling the bitch. I'm drilling a bitch. Cause she made me rich, her God made me switch. You digging the dish, best make it a double. Done with the talking, you niggas in trouble. Done with the favors, I'm whipping the flavors up. Keeping up noise and I'm waking the neighbors up. Better be stacking your papers up. C-Ray is back and don't give a fuck. What would I lose if I choose to grind it? I try to make way for us. 10 a wop till I drop, nigga. Said it 2 times and I meant that shit. God bless you, then fuck you. God bless you, then fuck you. Ain't got nothing for you. The only time you.
All right, so what I did right there was, if you can see on the plugin, we starting at the top. We add a little bit of top end right at about 10,000 kilohertz. Let's see, 2 dB right there. On the mid frequencies or the mids of the vocal, we went on ahead and decided that, hey, you know what I'm saying, 4800 hertz will be pretty good. We added about 6 dB a gain, which brought it, you know what I'm saying, where we wanted to be at for its character. On the low end, 220 hertz, we added about 1.95 decibels, just to add that low end to the particular vocal. And then right here, the blue knob is basically your high cut, you know what I'm saying? And what we did was we just rolled off at about 18,000 hertz. 18,000 hertz, right? or you could say 18K. And what we did was we cut the lows at about 160 hertz, all right? And we got left with our vocal, you know what I'm saying, EQ.
You know me, it's every time you need.
So we're gonna run that back.
See me, do they believe me? Don't trust a soul, cause they
we're gonna go ahead and bypass the EQ.
Me, they trying to one up me, claim they some dogs, but really some puppies. Bitches, you know I'm a beast.
So you notice with this particular, you know, just that one section with the EQ, we added some very good character to that. All right, so what we're gonna do next is we're gonna try to control the dynamics and squeeze out some more character in the vocals. So when it comes to compression, what you want to do is you want to find that, you know what I'm saying, that right dynamics for the vocals, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to go too hard, but you don't want to go too soft at the same time, because there's the hitting dynamics in there that sounds real good, you know what I'm saying? So let's go ahead and play with the vocal and see what we can come up with.
I cannot fit on no leash, no chain. I wonder like Stevie, when the world see me, do they believe me? Don't trust a soul, cause they tried to fuck me. Watch those around me, they trying to one up me. Claim they some dogs, but really some puppies. Bitches, you know I'm a beast. I cannot fit on no leash, no chain. I stay on my shit, I sharpen my game, refocus my aim. I'm killing this shit. She in my way, I'm drilling the bitch. I'm drilling a bitch. Cause she made me rich, her God made me switch. You digging the dish, best make it a double. Done with the talking, you niggas in trouble. Done with the favors, I'm whipping the flavors up. Keeping up noise and I'm waking the neighbors up. Better be stacking your papers up. C-Ray is back and don't give a fuck. What would I lose if I choose to grind it? I try to make way for us. 10 a wop till I drop, nigga. Said it 2 times and I meant that shit. God bless you, then fuck you. God bless you, then fuck you. Ain't got nothing for you. The only time you.
All right, so let's run that back one more time. Get our makeup game correct.
I wonder like Stevie, when the world see me, do they believe me? Don't trust a soul, cause they tried to fuck me. Watch those around me, they trying to one up me. Claim they some dogs, but really some puppies. Bitches, you know I'm a beast. I cannot fit on no leash, no chain. I stay on my shit, I sharpen my game, refocus my aim. I'm killing this shit. She in my way, I'm drilling the bitch. I'm drilling a bitch. Cause she made me rich, her God made me switch. You digging the dish, best make it a double. Done with the talking, you niggas in trouble. Done with the favors, I'm whipping the flavors up. Keeping up noise and I'm waking the neighbors up. Better be stacking your papers up. C-Ray is back and don't give a fuck. What would I lose if I choose to grind it? I try to make way for.
So basically what I did was, I added my makeup gain for the compression that I had. I had on average around about -6 on, gain reduction in the compression. What I did was I made the gain back up on the compression section. And then I A/B, my compression using the dry wet mix knob. And basically going from 0% to 100%. And what I was doing is to see if I'm gain leveling or gain matching from the dry signal to the wet signal, you know what I'm saying? And basically I have a side chain high pass filter, and I already know it was, I kind of try to keep things, you know what I'm saying, not compress anything below 100 with my compression on vocals or whatnot. And what I did was just played around with the output fader on the plugin to find, the proper gain stage where I needed to be at. And then what I did was on the channel fader, I made more adjustments along with the beat, and I made adjustments to the channel fader on the beat because, I'm just working with this, just one vocal right here for the sake of this video. And, saying AB, saying from stereo to mono to make sure that my level is, saying sitting right there on top of the beat. So that's basically how you add character to the vocal. You have to use your ears. I can't just tell you, hey, you need to do such and such and such on the EQ and, use this ratio at this amount of attack and release time. You have to trust your ears and know what sounds good in accordance with the beat and in accordance with the voice. So basically that's it, man. You're in the Yo with your boy, showing you how to add character to your vocals. Until next time, y'all stay tuned in the Yo with your boy, Super Mario.
Do us both a favor and act like you don't see me. Bitch, act like you don't see me. Act like you don't see me. Got my stacks right, hoes won't act right. Wonder like it's Stevie. Stevie. Stevie.